I had some problems down the line, so I wanted to reconnect the PVC down here, and I had to let the water flow out here. So while I was doing that, I also realized that I had to make the shelf or the ledge on which the pipeline is lying upon to become more equal, so that the pipeline will not move up and down too much, because that is one reason why down here I had some problems with the connections. Now up here, the machinery made it very difficult and very heavy, and actually broke the pipeline under the soil. And here you can see how heavy the heavy machinery broke the pipeline. You see here it's almost completely flat and twisted around one time. So whether it is that the farm equipment, the heavy duty farm equipment, or it was the Mac machine, digger machine, that broke it and twisted it, I don't know. But now I want to dig a deeper trench for the pipeline to be in. At the same time, at the end, where the soil finishes and the pipeline is in the air, I want to put these concrete things over, so that when this one is lying on top of the pipeline, it will make it more difficult for the heavy machinery to break the pipeline. At the same time, I bought a heavy duty pipeline that is 50 baht more expensive than the one I bought before. So it should be a heavy duty thing, and I will now put it into the place where it should be. I have now checked the pipeline from here and all the way down to the next valve, and I don't see or hear any water coming out in places that it should not come out. Have to remember that the pressure inside the pipelines are so big that it is a hard time to keep up. And now, as I said before, I want to put in some soil on top of the pipe, and on top of the soil I will put this concrete, so that the pressure will first hit the concrete before it hits the pipe, and hopefully save the pipe. So just a little moment, I will show you what I'm doing. Now, as you can see, I have managed to put in some soil on top of some of the pipes down here at the one end of the pipe. So now it is time to begin to cover it with these concrete And that should mean that when heavy-duty machinery is driving here, it should not be harming the pipeline. Now I have finished covering the pipeline with the soil and the concrete and the soil. But while I'm here, I would like to ask a question. And if somebody can help me, it would be very, very good. The soil here is very, very hard, almost like concrete. And when last year when we had the water run into the field, it was like it would be lying on top of the soil for many days. On this side of the field, the field next to it, it was almost the same. But when you get over to where the green grass is, it was no longer the case. Because there it seems like the water would run down very fast. Now when I get up to the klong, I will show you that down in this end, it's like the water is seeping into the soil very, very fast. And you can see down here at the bottom of the creek, the bottom of the klong, the bottom of the canal, it's like there is no water left. But when you look up the line, it looks like a lot more water up there. So my question is, what can I do to prepare the bottom of the canal, of the klong? What can I do to prepare it so that water will not seep into it very, very fast as it does here? And I believe all of the klongs need to be prepared with something. Yesterday my wife, she told me that cow dung into the soil, or on top of the soil, or just under the topsoil, would help that the water would not seep into the underground. So if any of you have any idea of what I have here, or what I can put into it that will keep the water on top of the soil and not going down through the soil. In a way, it is not a big problem for one klong, but since we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these down the line, it's not so much fun anymore. So what should be a time of joy becomes a time of a burden, and nobody likes to work like that. So if you have any ideas, please contact me through my channel, or if you can find out where I am, then please write to us and tell us, contact us with any ideas how to cover the bottom of the creek, bottom of the klong, so that water does not seep into the soil. Thank you very much.